Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Rightstar Snacktime Snippet. We're talking again today about cloud migration, joined by Kristin Lyons, Atlassian Administrator. Kristin, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I've been working with Atlassian products since 2014. Lately, I've been specializing in migrations to the cloud. Anything from Jira, Confluence, multiple instances, single projects, single spaces, et cetera, et cetera.
Awesome. So you mentioned multiple instances. I know Rightstar has had several organizations with multiple instances ask about what a cloud migration would look like for them. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Just to start, the reason why some of these organizations have multiple instances is if one company ends up, acquiring another company and they both already have Atlassian products on two, separate environments. So you have company A, company B, you have Jira instance A, Jira instance B, same with Confluence. So you see that happen quite frequently. Or you have one company that has an older environment. They're just looking to kind of archive that data and they spin up a new Jira instance. And then they realize, oh, well, we do want that old data to be saved when we migrate to the cloud. So, let's combine those instances together, migrate them all up to the cloud. So those are just some examples of why a company might have multiple Jira instances. Now we can talk a little bit about what the downside is to having multiple environments and why you would want to merge them together. One thing is, one huge thing I would say, price point. So if you have multiple Jira or Confluence instances, you're going to have more server costs, more licensing costs, more plugin licensing costs. You're also going to have users who have to remember, okay, my data is in this environment for this project or this environment for this project. So it does get a little complicated when you have users who have to go back and forth between the different Jira environments. There are solutions to solve for that if you don't want to merge them together, but overall there are many reasons to merge them into a single Jira and Confluence instance. So the way that works is we figure out how are the different environments configured. So how many projects does each environment have? How many schemas does each environment have? Are there any similarities between the two environments, such as a project that has the same name in two different environments? Those are things that we have to look for, create a list, update those naming conventions so that each item is unique. There's a few different things that we go through when we're thinking about merging the environments. So that's something that we start off with, is we kind of just get a detailed look at all the environments, figure out what needs to be done before we merge them, communicate that out to the organization, and then kind of create a roadmap on how we're going to get from here's how your environments look now to here's how your environments will look when we're finished. Now, if we also want to add on, the migration discussion. So what we're doing is we're merging those environments together and then we're going to migrate them up to the cloud. So we also need to add that part into, our roadmap and our plan for this client. How can we combine the two environments and then move it up to the cloud? The biggest takeaway is that the merging of the two environments is going to take more time than migrating up to the cloud. So once we have the environments merged together, moving up to the cloud is pretty seamless. Again, we just write down everything that needs to be done ahead of the migration up to the cloud. We get feedback from the organization, make sure that we have a good timeline to follow, and then we start our work.
Well, Kristin, thank you so much for all that valuable information. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone, and please come back next time for another Rightstar Snack Time Snippet.